Hello everybody and welcome back to Workers and Resources. So we got this town expanded in the last time on the radio station. I was just going to say these trucks should be setting off, which they are doing. I told them to go back up to the other construction office because we're done down here for the time being. Excuse me. It's very handy having your excavators and bulldozers and things close to where you're building. It does cut down a lot of the travelling time, especially if one of your trucks is refueling or something and an excavator decides to head out itself. The only problem is if you've got your construction crew on the other side of town, then they start doing jobs on the auto search. They start doing jobs this side, whereas this lot start doing jobs this side, and they don't really communicate properly, so you end up with all your machines on one side of town and then all your materials on the other, and neither are getting done, which was a little bit awkward. So I had to go and when I was doing the speed build in the last video, I had to go and cancel all the jobs and then manually assign everything, because that construction office up here doesn't reach this side of town, even though it says it's in range, it's not. Right, so they're on the way back up here. They're coming to this office. I did build another construction office in the last episode, which I forgot to mention. I did that during the speed build. I've put in, so I've got 4 open hulls, 6 dumpers, 4 mixers, 4 cranes and 2 buses. So I've got 4 buses now. There's 2 in here as well. This one, yeah. So they've got a similar mix as well. And then all the groundworks crew, all the other crew that don't need to pick anything up, they'll all come and sit in here. I was thinking of putting, especially when I get up this side, I'm definitely going to put another construction office around here somewhere, and then move them up. I'll keep these here until we get a good way further up, because this is where these are picking stuff up from all around here anyway, so they can continue to do so until we need to move them. Once we need to move them, I'm going to leave all this in place, but we'll have some trucks running back and forward bringing bricks and gravel, and or maybe not the gravel, we'll probably build another gravel processing somewhere. We're going to need one. What I want to do today though is I want to come and tackle this town. I was wondering if, I don't think anybody else has left from here. Numbers seem about the same. I haven't really gone on any. Excuse me. One of the first things I want to do is go and bulldoze all the paths and things. To get rid of all this so I can plan properly. Oh, these people might end up leaving, seeing as all trapped in the houses and can't even go to church. Shouldn't be too long before we're back up here anyway, before we're getting the roads built and things anyway. I'm going to pay for the paths as per usual. As I've said many times before, just because they're a complete and utter pain. I don't know if I should pause this or not while I'm doing this. Certainly get that off. There we go, they're all arriving now. Got all of them. And that might be all of them, yep. Got 2 spaces left. I might put another couple of buses in there, I don't know yet, let's see how we get on. We've got 4 buses, so that should be plenty. Right, let's get these roads in. Do you know, I should do asphalt roads, it's just, yeah, I am going to do, you know, not the trolley bus ones. Better do this end first. How are we going to do this? Need one coming across there. Need one coming across there. Get one coming out that way. That way? Oh, I know they're not perfectly straight, but I don't mind. I was thinking of putting a bus stop in here actually. A bus stop in the middle there. Trolleybus road. That in and a little bit of normal road there. Right, so get that booked in so I don't end up paying for it, because I'm going to pay for the footpaths. Get all these buildings reconnected back up. I think I might pause while I do this. I'll be back in a second. Oh, I do enjoy footpaths. Not. Right. Now then, I was wondering. Just wondering about distance here. Back on pause. Probably do one of these at each end of town really on this side. I'm going to expand down here. But for now I just need to get basic amenities in. I'm not going to build any... I don't think I'm going to build any residential up here just yet. Get something in here. Right, where are we going to have this shopping centre? Possibly here somewhere. Bearing in mind I've got to get a cinema and stuff in and sports facilities. I don't think I'm going to put any pubs in, you know. I was talking to Rever on his live stream and he did an experiment with pubs and apparently they just lower the quality of life expectancy. Does seem like they're not really worth having. About getting it up here. Put it there. Oh, you're paying for that, you plonker. Right, I'll have to put it back on play while I get these footpaths in. And that we're gonna go in there then. Right, can they reach? Not quite. Look at the path they're taking. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to reach there. Possibility if I take the path. Hang on, what about these ones as well? No, they can't either. Yeah, we're definitely going to need something down this side of town as well then. Right, well, so we can get a school and a kindergarten up here. So yeah. School in there. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't pay for it. Gotta make that mistake so often. Right, kindergarten. Can we get a kindergarten in? Get one in there. get them paths joined up around there, so that'll service this side of town at least anyway. Where we're going to put a cinema? Possibly here. Looking at the auto build. Some more of this asphalt road up to there. Need a bit going to the cinema as well. Get that booked in so we don't end up paying for it. Oh, this we want to pay for. Some place so these get built. Otherwise, if you do too many at once and then click it on play, the frame rate goes, no, I cannot cope. We'll leave that one for the time being. Let's just get a bit more. These connected up. Right, so do want to get I do want to get this road upgraded. Really. Now then, it's the brick truck. You go and drop those bricks off. It's got room for some, yeah. Oh, he's going for fuel. I want to send him back here. Not checking any more bricks there. Not for the time being, anyway. Right, you go back to the depot, please. Go back to normal speed. Just delete those as well. Right. Thinking is if I upgrade the road from here, as long as I can get in there, you don't need to get to anything else. Don't need any trucks going up there for the time being. It's not going to take any bricks. That in one go? Oh. Because I've joined the footpaths up. Would have done the same thing. I shouldn't have joined them up to the main road, but it would have done the same thing anyway. Get this road upgraded as well. Just thinking about that road there. Might as well while we're at it. Yeah, then once we've got all this, once I've got all this built and I'm bringing people from here to work in these factories, then I can go and upgrade this road. So far I can get to maybe about here. And I was thinking of putting another road out going across there somewhere to join that up. I am going to have to pay for some of these roads. I'm not going to be able to get away with not paying for some of these roads, but I'm going to get as much as I can done with my own crew. Thinking if I put a road out through there, then the bus is going out to here. Even though it'll take them longer to go around that way, they'll still be able to go around. And the meat trucks as well. Don't really need. How are we doing for grain down here? Still got a lot. He can come round the back of town. I can take him off that marker there, that route marker. Yeah, I'll look at that later, because that's going to be. I'm definitely going to have to pay for some of the roads anyway, because otherwise we're just going to cut the buses off completely or something. Right, so what we got in here? We've got cinema, school, kindergarten, shopping centre. Let's maybe get some sports facilities up here if we can. Football pitch in there, and your auto building. Tennis court in there as well. That statue. Big red star there on the way into town. Big hammer and sickle, yeah, one of them better. Let's pay for that footpath. Oh no! No, 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 no. Damn it! Where's my last autosave? I'm gonna have to go back to my last autosave. I don't want to pay for all them roads. Oh my god, I hope that autosave was not long ago. Well, that was a bit silly. Yeah, I've sorted it. I did actually miss one tiny little bit, which I've paid for. Well, that's fine, as long as I'm not paying for the whole thing. Right, what a mistake that was, right. What do we want here? We wanted a football ground. We're not paying for it either. Thank you. Tennis court. Let's get them 2 bits of footpaths paid for. Take this to up there. So we've got access. Right. How many people we got up here now? So there is room for 274, 270, 70, 410, 560, 655. Right, there's room for 600 odd people up here. So I don't need to build any residences. There's not many here now. Let's get our town hall here. I think this needs to be connected up to the road in order to get built. Bloody button. You have lights up to the town hall, right? Yeah, no, that's going to break that road. Well, not break the road completely, but it breaks it up into shorter sections. So when the crew are coming building, they're having to do shorter bits. You know what I mean. Let's just get them built in. Right, City Hall. Is there anything else we need? Fire station. We do need a fire station. Or do we? We don't need one just yet, I don't think. Can't see. Where's my fire station? There it is. Oh yeah, we definitely need a fire station. And a hospital. Right, so let's get the fire station out on the main road, I think. Whoops. Put it about here. And then it's close. Close to the bus stop. Then if anybody comes back on the bus, if you've got workers still on your bus, don't auto build. If you've got any workers left on your buses, they get off the buses and go to the nearest jobs. So anybody left over from these, then they can wander over here and go and work in the fire station or the hospital. Now I am going to have to... Doesn't need to be traffic light, street lights on that. I am going to have to be mindful of where the mines are going as well. A footpath over here. Get all connected up. Let's give people options. It's £8 grand. Really, £8 for footpaths. Yeah, the only problem with doing that, like, it splits that entrance up into two parts. So they will come and build this bit first, and then wait until that's finished before they can come and do that bit. But it does slow things down a little bit. These bits of roads here are going to be quite tedious, but they should work their way through it relatively quickly. Right, I put a statue in somewhere. Nope. Still fit that in there. I'll have to take that footpath back out again. Right, that statue back in there where I had it before. Oh, come on, you fitted in there nicely before. There we go. What's up with that bit of road there? That's weird. Oh. Doing strange things. Let's get a bit up there, give them some options there. Okay, so we've got hospital and things. Is there anything else we need now? Do need to get the train station in, but that's going to come down here. We're going to have more housing and things down here, so I'll probably build another shopping centre around this sort of area. I might even put a big one in, you know. Have a big one near the train station and stuff. Make a bit of a sort of large modern town centre here. It's going to take a while to build anyway. For now though, I need to get this active and up and running. Right, power. We need power. Let's get it coming off this. Right, we'll run down the side of the tracks there. Actually, wait, where are we going? Just cancel that for a second. was thinking where the heck is the transformer going to go? I should put the transformer here, really. To make sure I've got a road connection. Leave enough room for let's get these rails a little bit further down so I can build the road as well. Let's get them booked in. This doesn't need to be asphalt, this can be gravel. That booked in. And then high voltage danger. Now then, let's get me menu up. Just make this a bit cheaper. That'll do. A little bit cheaper anyway. I didn't look at the price of what it was before, but definitely saved a few quid. A few rubles at least anyway. Let's get that constructed from the crew. Because I think they can work from this end, so if not, they're gonna get this built before they get into town anyway, so that's the main thing. Right, so we're going to have substation. One up here, really. Doesn't reach the way across town, though. So we'll get one out there. Could probably do one. Did reach those, right? So I need one about here. I need one down this end of town somewhere, so probably about there. Do it. Road out a little bit. Put a big gravel road on that one. That one connected up, yeah. Right. Get some wire. Sorry about me quick camera movement here. Set this up this way, and then it's not interfering in anything I'm going to build down here then. And this will take it out a little bit. Run double wires across here. It's awfully close into town, but I'll just try and build around them if I can. If not, I'll have to move them. We're doing pretty well profit-wise at this stage anyway, so it's not like I can't afford stuff. 56,000 for those. Thinking heck. Right, so we've got electricity, we've got relevant buildings. Definitely got enough room to get some people in here now. I need to tell these two to go and get the bricks from up here instead. Can't. There's no road connection. Duh. I'm gonna have to wait till the road's built and then I'll tell them to go and get the bricks from up there. It doesn't matter, they can use this anyway. I might leave them just using that until they empty it. Once they've emptied it, then I'll go and switch them over. Save me having to transport them back. I'm gonna be building more down here anyway, a bit later on, but not at the moment. I need prefab. I want to get prefabs and all that kind of stuff in before I go and expand this town, and I want to wait until the town's full anyway. Once the town's full, I'll definitely expand it further around. Now, is there anything else I need? Is there anything else I could do with? Wouldn't mind getting a sawmill in. Maybe if I was to get a wood cutting post over here somewhere within, so I get it within walking distance. Get rid of these footpaths. One thing we haven't got so far is wood cutting. Building that a little bit further out, but it might be okay. Just check before I build any more. Oh yeah, we're right. Medium open storage. We've got plenty of planks. It's not really in line with the road. Probably going to end up moving this. No, I don't know. We've got room to squeeze the mines in. I can always get a road out through here somewhere. Leave it. Definitely leave it here for now. It'll be here for quite a while, I reckon. Don't need don't desperately need to build anything on the other side just yet. It's going to be. I need the mines when I get the steel mill up and running. I'm going to try and get 3 or 4 coal mines in along there. That is something I do want up here actually, is a pollution station. I can pop this in near the fire station. For no other particular reason other than the fact that I always put them near the fire stations, because then I know where they are. They're easy to find then. Just go find a fire station. There'll be a pollution station next to it. Might need a bit more footpathing up there. Need a bit more coming down here to get these joined up. Probably going to need to get this road out a bit further. Let's go to there for now. Footpath, please. Can we get one there? Get one across here. Get them joined up. I don't even know how long I've been recording for. Right, we'll get one in there, that's fine. It's connected up again. People can get in there. Right, so there we go, we've got boards as well. I reckon that'll be enough for one building project, you know. I just need to go and check how long I've been recording for. 34 minutes, felt longer than that. Probably because I've paused it a couple of times. Is there any other footpath connections off that? Oh, they're there. It's not been built. Right, you got any room for a statue? I mean, there would have been nice, maybe a small one. If I can get it there. Let me have a big one in there. What about a Lenin? You don't stick me a Lenin in there. Get one of these in then. And them in there. I think I auto built that as well. I did. Get that road connected up. What do you mean no? Oh, I think you auto built that one as well. Right, I was meant to be just building them bits. Just wanted to get that connected up to there. Right, yes, I reckon that's going to do for this episode. Kilbroyce gets a bit of a makeover. We got anything in there? No. Starting to go mad with the statues now. Now I can afford them. Yeah, I'll definitely stick some more statues around the place. I want to go and stick some down in Pidansk anyway as well. Over there. Right, I'm going to jump into a speed build. I'm going to get this built because this is going to take thinking ages. I'm getting all these roads done. It's going to be bit by bit by bit by bit. I'm going to have to go all the way down there to get the workers to do them. We may be here for some time. For you, it won't be that long, fortunately. Right, I'll see you in a bit. Right, so we managed to get everything done up here eventually. I did actually pay for a couple of roads. Yeah, just speed things up a bit, get it finished. I've got them doing this road. Interestingly, and a comment I wanted to refer to from Packrat about deleting the town names under the water. You can't click on them. And he asked me, and I did answer the question for him. But look at the cursor. The cursor goes weird when you go under the water. It's like it's sort of reflecting itself from the distance. There is a way of getting rid of them by going onto the list of town names, and then you can delete it from there. Now, I did already delete them town names, but because I've started, I don't know, was the other one? Oh no, the other one's there as well. I deleted these already once. I wonder if that comes back up when when I reload the game. I'm gonna have to have a look at that. So yeah, if you want to delete, if you build a bridge or build a road next to a river or something, you might get a town name under the river. So go into here, go onto a list of cities, and if you just keep it on the minimum one, it'll show you the ones that are in view. So if you've got one, that's the only way of getting rid of it. And this isn't in the map editor at the moment, so it's a bit of a pain. But where are we? I'm lost. Yeah, that's how you delete them anyway. Yeah, it's just a bit weird, that. It's strange, alright. So anyway, they're finishing this road off. I'm going to leave them do that while I plan out the rest of the town bit. I'll let them do that themselves. I did move the construction offices. Whoops, sorry for the frantic camera. I did move the construction offices up here. Also, Pat Rat mentioned about specialised construction offices. I have tried many combinations of specialised construction offices, especially when there was only 12 spaces in them. But now I've got these with 20 spaces in. I just put everything that's picking stuff up. Well, apart from the cranes, everything else is picking stuff up. And these ones, they're not picking anything up. Not them ones, sorry, these ones. Wrong one. These ones are not picking anything up, so these are only excavators, bulldozers, etc. This is working perfectly fine for me. This is working really well. There are lots of other building scripts, mods, but it was only this that I wanted, really. Everything else, I kind of the buildings in the game are fine the way they are. I kind of work with them. I have altered things and. Oh, they've not finished that road yet. That will go coming. Yeah, I've altered things and altered settings and stuff, but I like the game as it is, to be honest with you. I've changed stuff and I've ended up putting it back to how it was originally, because now I've got the hang of the game properly. And I know what I'm doing reasonably well, anyway. Yeah, I like it as it is. I don't need to alter anything. It would be handy if we could have, you know, like the factory connections sometimes are awkward, and it is on the roadmap that we're going to have a building modifier that you can change where the entrances and things are. So that definitely will be handy. That's something I'm looking forward to. Bolts are coming soon as well, apparently, on the next update, and some more modded buildings. There are some available on Steam already. A 21-story block of apartments, but we need to wait for the next test version to come out, which hopefully will be soon. And then we can get some other buildings as well. So yeah, some really tall blocks of flats. That's going to be interesting. And once, excuse me. Once you can start modding your own buildings, I'm going to start doing some myself, definitely. Start looking into that. Looking forward to that. So yeah, it's a good start up here. Got got the hospital and a fire station in. They've got a couple of vehicles each. They've got 2 ambulances. He's got 2 fire engines. So I don't think they're out at the moment. No. So yeah. So we need a train station in here somewhere. I'm going to have to bring the train tracks maybe down this way and possibly have a train station about there. Ready to go out that side. I am mindful of the fact that that road is quite a bit lower than the land here. Bit of a hill here. I might have to do some. I'm going to have to do a bit of landscaping around here, I think. Unless I was thinking of maybe putting a little bridge. Might see if I can get a little train bridge over that road. That'll be interesting. I'm going to rebuild this bridge before we send anything over it. I'm going to do a brick bridge there, especially now we've got the bricks. I'll get that bridge over there built as well and get them connected up. Yeah, but there's quite a bit more work to do here. I was thinking, I don't think I've got the passenger service. No, they're coming from Pedant still. Right, how many people have got? The problem is, if I send, there's not a lot of people waiting at the moment. Where are you going? Oh, your construction office, yeah. There's not a lot of people waiting at the moment because there aren't a great deal of people here. There's only a few hundred. I have moved people up here. There's maybe about 500 or 600 altogether. No, maybe not. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a few. I'm sure I'll put people in here. Can't. Oh, they can't reach the shopping centre. Yeah, so we need another shopping centre down this side anyway. Yeah, there's not enough people to provide the power plant with workers. There is at the moment, but because I've got the construction offices set to pick up from here, as soon as I start building anything with my construction crews, there'll be no people going to the power station, and then we're getting a jam where we're not making money because all our trucks are stuck in a gas station somewhere. I do like the way this looks at night. I really do like the night time. I know it's a bit awkward for building. Let's see somebody having a bit of a hissy fit on Steam about it. Having a go about Addykin, I think it was, saying, why does he use the night mode? Blah, 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 blah. Meant to be teaching. I use the night mode because I like to. So yeah, we're looking, I'd say we're looking pretty good. Everything's working alright. I did mean to take, I think I've got 2 SKDs on there because I put another truck on going up to Pedant, not up to Pedant, up to the whatever it's called, Kilbroysk. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna send this one back. I'll sit in the depot. I might use him later. Well, I will use him later because I'll be probably putting a warehouse or something up here. Maybe around about here. Have like a warehouse with a meat storage connected to it, and then I can distribute out to a few shopping centres around town. I'm planning on growing this fairly big anyway, and then maybe have the depot and things up here. The steel mill's probably going to go up here, so we're going to have to develop and expand Polochevo. What are you doing for people? I'm not sure people are leaving these, you know. I can't figure it out. Because it seems to be the same number of people. We're definitely leaving here. We've had, oh no, only 2 escapees. No, we've had a lot of deaths. I think that was due to a lack of food. should be alright though, yeah. We've got plenty of food, plenty of clothing. Meat's being delivered. And the meat truck's set to wait to unload, but the other two are just set to drop off and go back. I would like to have more set to wait to unload, but there's only 2 stops there, and it'll mean one of them stuck. So if the meat wagon gets stuck, you're buying meat, because we go through that fairly quickly. Where is the meat wagon? He's loading. Probably, yeah, there's an export truck in as well. Yeah, this is the only problem. I might actually stop exporting meat because we're making loads of money. I'm spending quite a lot. I made 50 grand this month, and that's including spending. I did sell something. Did I sell? Can't remember. Be a truck or something, I'm not sure. Yeah, because I've got a few trucks sitting here, but it's not like I need the money. They're not costing me anything sitting there. I'll always build another one of them if that gets full. But I'll probably use them. I did actually use one of the covered trucks to deliver the clothing up here. I got a smaller one doing the food because it's not as far. I used a 6.5 tonner for the clothing, I think. Oh, I've got a 6.5 tonner on there, food as well. Yeah, because you store 8 tons of food anyway, so that's fine. I used 2 of them. But yeah, the clothing's having to come from all the way up here, so I could do with maybe a distribution hub here. They've got that train track coming through here, so maybe here somewhere, and then we can distribute the stuff out a bit easier. Like I said, the aim is to be self-sufficient so that I'm not having to buy anything in, because if I'm not buying anything in, I'm not spending money. And I can just build and build and build and not have to worry about spending anything. Apart from vehicles, really. Unless I get to the point where I do get a vehicle factory, but I'm not really sure about that yet. We'll see if we get that far. I mean, it would be nice. Where are they? Not in there. No, I think they might be in the road bit. Maybe not. Where is a vehicle factory? It can't be construction related industry. Oh, maybe. No, parking lots. No, construction office. Equipment for citizens. Car dealer. Nope, not in there. Can't be food and crops related. Maybe oil. I don't even know where the car factory is. Oh, it's in there. Right, yeah. There we go. So, vehicle production line. 125 tons of mechanical components. Wow. That's expensive. 300 ton of steel. Oh no, that's import. Oh, hang on, no. Oh, that's what it's. Looking at it, it's I'm a little bit confused by that. Right, that's how much it needs to build anyway, so 200 tons of steel, that's not that bad actually. But it takes plastics, electronics, mechanical components, fabric, electronics components and steel. But it doesn't tell you how much it produces. think it could be down to the vehicle. Yeah, no, I'll have to have a look at that later. See if I get that far first. I've got everything else to get first. I want to get chemicals before I do that and things. Can provide my own chemicals for the clothing, and then that's just pure profit then for clothes. That one truck going out to the border will probably keep the keep the economy afloat. That's the aim anyway. What's going on down here? We've got a queue. They all look empty. No, they're just not showing up. Thought they were all empty then for a minute. Right, I'm going to call it the end of this episode. Right, hope you've enjoyed this one. I'll be back really soon with another one. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you then. Bye bye.